that this storm system that we're dealing with is still rapidly intensifying. In fact, tonight it's going to undergo what we call in meteorology bombogenesis, or bomb cyclone, as you might have heard before. This is when the pressure drops at least 1 millibar per hour for 24 hours. Pack things like your snow brush and your ice scraper. How about your hat and gloves? Have that kitty litter. Bring the jumper cables. You don't think about that when you rent a car. Trust me, when the big tractor trailers go by and throw all of that snow and dirt and mud at your car and you can't see out your windshield, that's scary. Throw an extra bottle of that fluid in your car. Check your oil and check your tires too, because when temperatures get really cold, the pressure in the tires goes down and they start to condense. And so you have to realize that could make you have trouble steering. Expect delays, and yes, there will be some cancellations as well, because safety always comes first. Be nice to your gate agent.
Oh, what nice advice. Yes, right. Be kind.
Yes.
It'll come back to haunt you later. I do believe that. What are the...
If the winds are too intense, it's just not going to be safe for those aircraft to land. And not to mention the icing issue too. Planes have to be de-iced, and there's only a 30-minute window for that plane to take off once it is de-iced. And that's if it's not snowing. Weather models, gosh, technology has come such a long way. This storm system is in the Gulf of Alaska right now, but the models are bringing it down to the south and east. The jet stream is taking a huge dive, allowing for that storm system to plunge down to the south, taking all that cold Arctic air with it. So this storm system is going to happen. Now, the track of that low, that's going to be the question, but Chicago right now looks like you're going to get hit with a lot of snow, and that cold air are the criteria for a blizzard. Winds sustained of 35 miles per hour or higher, blowing and drifting snow, and visibility down to a quarter of a mile or less for at least 3 hours. There is no season for severe weather and tornadoes. Yes, they can happen in the winter, and yes, they can happen in all 50 states any time of the year. You don't always know how deep that water is, even if you've driven through a certain area before going, oh, I've done this before, I've got an SUV, I'm gonna be just fine. No, because 6 inches of water, just 6 inches, can reach the bottom of some passenger vehicles and cause it to stall by going into that tailpipe there. Once you get up to a foot of water, that can float some vehicles. And if you get 18 to 24 inches of moving water, that can carry some vehicles away. And just to put this in perspective, if you have rapidly moving water at just 10 miles an hour, that is equivalent to the same force as a wind blowing 270 miles an hour. To talk to people from all different angles. So if you're at the airport, get in line to talk to that gate agent. At the same time, get on your cell phone. Even if you're on hold, try to talk to somebody at the airline. While you're doing that, look at the app and see if you can make changes on the app yourself, or try to find a new itinerary and come ready to go when you do get a live person.
Cheryl, are you an aisle seat or a window seat lady?
I love this question. Window seat, 100%.
Okay.
As a meteorologist, I gotta say, I love looking out the
go.
window. But nobody does it anymore. People close their shades, and it drives me crazy.
That is true.
Bunch of airplane
Yes.
Grinches.
I've learned some things, and I will be prepared next time. And I won't come crying to you, Cheryl, because it sounds like you have no patience for me with that.
I'll get out my violin. You know, I do play the violin.
Cheryl Nelson, meteorologist and travel preparedness expert. Thank you so much. I really enjoyed that. I look forward to seeing you again.